Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this very simple, easy back to school glam. This is a very quick look, so if you minimize the talking you can probably do this within maybe like 5 to 10 minutes if you're really quick like that, because I'm pretty quick like that. It's nothing super duper hard. It's very easy. Like I said, it's a time crunching routine, and if you want to see how I did this look, feel free to keep on watching, and let's get on to the video. So to start off this back to school glam look, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Eyebrow kit. This one is in the shade Light. I like to do my brows with this because my brows don't look like stamped on. They look pretty natural, and when you're at school you don't want to have like that super dramatic glam. I mean, you can if you want, but I personally don't like to have that. So I like to go in with this because it makes my brows look a little bit more natural. So I'm just gonna take this wax one right here. I don't use the powder, but that's just me, and I'm gonna take my sister's little Milani brow pencil. This pencil is super duper, this brush is super duper fine. Can you see that? So that's why I really like it. So what I do is I literally just outline my brows. And I've been using this for a while because I've been liking the more subtle brow. That's just me. If you can see, like you can see I've already outlined the bottom and it doesn't look super duper like dark. That's what I like. So I like to do the bottoms of them first, and then I kind of go to the top. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, yeah. Go to the top like that, and then I just fill it in. So these are my brows after being filled in. What I like to do next is I like to take a concealer. I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild's concealer today. This one is in the shade Medium Tawny, and usually whenever you highlight your brows you like to use a concealer that's a couple shades lighter just to make them pop. But for me personally, when I'm doing a kind of toned down look, I kind of like to take one that's about the same color, maybe just like one shade darker, lighter rather than 2 shades lighter. So yeah, I will just take some on my hand like that. I'm literally scavenging like for the rest of my concealer right now because I'm about to run out, and then I will just take this little flat brush right here, and I only clean up the bottom of my brows when I'm doing this, because like I said, it's not super dramatic. I just like to clean up the bottom very lightly. I know if y'all follow me on Snapchat, I will put my little snap name right there. I've just been wearing my brows like this, and I clean them up and I pop a little bit of concealer right here and throw on a little bit of chapstick and mascara, and I'm out the door. I haven't been wearing any foundation or anything like that, so this is kind of what I've been doing. But for today, I'm gonna throw on some foundation and a little bit of powder and stuff, but this is like what I've been doing. You can tell the difference. It looks kind of put together, and it doesn't look too bright to where you have to wear like foundation and stuff to like make your whole face even out. So I've been doing this, and it looks super natural, and it looks really pretty and neat, like if you did take some time but you don't have that weight of all the foundation on your face. So once I finish cleaning up my brows, I like to take my little Milani brow gel. This one, does it have a name on it? I don't think it has a name on it. Oh yeah, 05 dark brown. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see. This kind of has a little bit of glitter in it, like in the packaging, but you can't really see it once it's on your eyebrows. So I just like to take a little bitty bit and set my eyebrows with this, like literally just a little bit. No pressure at all. I'm just kind of combing through my brows, making sure they stay. Okay. And like I said, I haven't been wearing any eye makeup, so what I do is literally just take some mascara. I'm going to use my sister's today. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Mascara. I usually use the Voluminous Carbon Black mascara, but I left that in my car and my grandma borrowed my car today, so I'm gonna be using this one. And I just like to coat my lashes. Usually when I think going back to school, I think like super easy, quick makeup, because usually when you wake up in the morning, not everybody wakes up 2 hours early to get ready for school. I would wake up maybe 15 minutes early, you know, like sometimes take a shower, wash my face, brush my teeth, like put my hair in a ponytail and take off. I would never really do my makeup, so this is just like a very a time crunching makeup routine. So that's kind of what I'm going towards today. If you want to add some falsies, feel free. I will add some today for the sake of the video, but I usually don't. I just throw on some mascara and head out, but I will add some today just for you all. So for lashes today, I'm going to throw on the style Flirty by Kiss. Y'all know I swear by these. If you don't like these like full lashes, you can also get the style Ritzy. Those are really, really, really pretty, and they're wispy and they kind of like, you know, flow out. They're really, really, really pretty. So those would be my like second option, or depending how I'm feeling. Like today I'm just gonna wear lashes, so I should have picked up Ritzy because those are a little bit more natural, but I picked up Flirty, so that's what I'm gonna use today. Okay, so this is what the finished eyes look like with these lashes. They're still pretty on the natural side. They're not super dramatic. I like to go for a lash that's not super duper heavy, because when my lashes are super duper heavy or my face is super duper cakey, I get really, really bad headaches. So these are really, really nice for me because they're super lightweight. Whatever lash you want. I'm so sorry I keep getting interrupted because Callie keeps calling me. But for foundation, it's also the same concept. I like to go with a lightweight foundation, so I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild foundation today. This one is in the shade Desert Beige. Like I said, I get really bad headaches, and especially at school, you don't want to be freaking having a headache because you don't always have access to like medicine or like migraine medicine or freaking coffee. So I would say go lightweight. And also, whenever you go lightweight, it kind of keeps your face from caking up throughout the day. I know sometimes your teachers be stingy and they don't be letting you go to the restroom, so better safe than sorry, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna blend this all out with my Real Technique sponge. You don't need to see that because I'm sure you see it on every other beauty channel, so I'm gonna just do this off camera. For concealer today, I'm gonna take the Better Skin concealer. This one is in the shade Light 20 Light. 20 Light. So what I like to do with my concealer is I like to keep it just in there, because I don't know if you can see, I kind of have that little indentation and it's super dark. So I like to keep my concealer just in there because I don't like to go super dramatic to school, just because I don't. So I like to look presentable, and I don't even do this like on the daily. I don't even go to school anymore, but when I did go to school, I'm taking the semester off just because I don't know, but that's besides the point. I just like to put that just to give me a little bitty bit of highlight, not so much because it is school. And you basically just want to make yourself look presentable. You don't want to kill everyone unless you want to, like, you know, slay everyone. You know, you do that, girl, but I'm too lazy. So this is what I be doing. So once I have that all blended out, I of course like to take my Wet n Wild contouring duo. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche, and I just like to set everywhere I set that concealer. If you want to bring this all out under your eye, feel free, because you can use a powder highlight rather than the whole like full-on concealer highlight. That is also a little bit less lightweight. But for the rest of my face, I'm taking this Wet n Wild powder. This one is in the shade Neutral Buff. So I'm just going to take that on a big fluffy brush and just set the rest of my face very, very lightly, just to make sure the little foundation that I do have stays in place. Well, I personally don't like to contour or bronze or anything like that when I'm in a rush. So what I do is I take my Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. This is supposed to be a bronzer, but it's super duper glowy. What I do is I take this and I use it as a blush to bring a little bit more color back. Not that much. Just so I don't look like a freaking pale ghost. For highlight, of course, I'm going to use a little bit of the Precious Petals. I'm sorry, I like totally hit pan. But just a little bitty bit because I just want to have a little bit of glow. You know, even when you have natural makeup, you gotta glow. For lips, I'm gonna go with the gloss today. This is Noel. And last, what I like to do is take the Make It Last setting spray by Milani and just kind of give it a whirl. Y'all know how I do my setting spray. I like to press it in and then I add another layer right on top of this once it dries. Even though you're super duper simp, you still look glam, so you want this to last all day. So just spray it and lock it all in, girl. Don't take a chance, okay? And that's pretty much it for my back to school glam. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Like I said, this is a very, very natural but still glam look that you can put on super duper quick and easy before you go to school or during school or like during first period or in the restroom. It's super quick. You can do it whenever you want, okay? Also, oh, I almost fell. Also, feel free to add your own twist to this look. You can add a different lip. You can add some eyeshadow or whatever you want. Some blush, some contour, whatever you want. Make it yours. And feel free to tag me in any pictures. These are all my little social media links. And yeah, do what you want with it, girl. Because you can't go wrong when you're doing makeup. Unless you go wrong. I hope that you really, really enjoyed it. If you did like it, give this video a thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go. And I will see y'all all in my next video.